of a weird story. I saw him in English class and walked in, kind of looked around for a seat, and saw him at the back of the room, and kind of looked at him, and this little
mind my own business, trying to keep a low profile.
The little voice told me, that's the guy you're going to marry. Hi, I'm Kim.
And I'm Brad, and this is our story.
But then I sat next to him, and of course I cheated off of him, actually, just trying to get attention from him. I cheated off him, and it was, what is it? You know the book because...
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, and in this book it asked to draw a picture of the spaceship.
Heart of Gold.
And I cheated off of him, just trying to get attention, and I looked at his paper, and he drew the Battlestar Galactica.
I remember the description of the spaceship.
I'm like, I don't know. Okay, so I drew the Battlestar Galactica. It was actually supposed to look like a shoe, and so the teacher knew that I cheated off of his paper, and I got in trouble. But, yeah. And I told him that, hey, I did this, I like you, and I cheated off your paper and everything, and he still didn't get it. So, yeah. So eventually he got it, and here we are together.
We had a 3-day weekend. It was President's Weekend. So Kim and myself and Brittany and Kayla headed down to Magic Mountain with some neighbors of ours, the Moody's. So it's supposed to be 2 days down there at Magic Mountain, running around, having a good time, which we really did.
We got home on Monday, and just kind of, she got sick.
I've spent my whole life working to give you.
Thursday was pretty good also.
Thursday was good, but still had a fever. It really started on Friday. So she woke up screaming about her stomach Friday morning, and we took her to the emergency room. They told us, and this is military doctors, so we're a little biased on military doctors. They did the jump up and down. Okay, you don't have appendicitis. Okay, can you do this? Can you do that? Oh, you don't have this. Okay, kind of go home, give her some motherly love, and she'll be just fine. She just has the flu. But then we were talking kind of back and forth on the phone. Gosh, now she's doing this, now she's doing that, and I just felt really uneasy at work, so I left work and said, I'm going to take her to the pediatrics. So I took her to the pediatrics. So this is our second visit to the doctors. This is like around 1 now, and doctors kind of said the same thing. Gosh, she's got the flu. Here's a popsicle. They literally gave her a little popsicle, but she couldn't walk out of the doctors. I had to carry her. She just wasn't even strong enough to walk. And the last time we called, now it's probably 3:30, 4 o'clock, and we called and said, gosh, she's purpley, and she's cold, but she's sweating, and it's just, something's wrong. We want to bring her back in, and they said, just give her a warm bath. She'll be fine, just give her a warm bath.
So we started,
and he kind of questioned it, like, really, what? And
so we started drawing a warm bath for her to get her in, because everybody, you take a warm bath and you start feeling better. So she was lethargic. She couldn't walk to the bathroom, so I picked her up and went to put her in the...
He went to put her in the bathtub, and she collapsed as he put her in the bathtub. And I was just like, he's like, oh my God, Kim, call 911. So they got her to the hospital, and they started doing CPR even more, and they kind of shoot us out of the room. And I prayed so hard not to let anything happen to her. And I was like, I don't understand why something happened to her when I pray. Not to let anything happen to her.
And
she, they came and told us
just about 5:30
that they couldn't save her and that she died.
In these present troubles don't.
I always went to church. Liked going to church. Wanted my kids to go to preschool and church. But then when Brittany passed away, for me, emotionally, it was hard for me to go to church. It was kind of mad and sad emotions all rolled in one that I just said, that's it, I don't want to go. Until hillside signs popped up in the neighborhood. And our oldest daughter, Kayla, started saying, we should try that church. We came next Sunday, and I left there crying, but in a good way. Like, oh my gosh, this was the best feeling. I left there not mad, not sad for the loss of Brittany, but excited that I think we found a home.
And I can hear the Father with a tear in his eye, and he says, well done, my good and faithful servant.